What's happening, everybody? We're just getting dialed in on the connection, so excuse the little glitches until we're lined up. Yeah, I am early today. I meant to put 2:15 on the schedule, not 2:45. But hey, we're early. It's never bad to be early somewhere. It's never bad to be early. I'll tell you that much. So. No beef here with me. In fact, I hate being late to places. I like being early. So, yeah. Apologies, Randy. I am. But the earlier the better. So hello, everybody. What's up, Dave? Good afternoon to you. Back to our normal hot and sunny pattern after Tropical Storm Beryl on Monday. We are on, there we go. Good to see you, Dave, Dreamweaver, Tom, Sylvia. Get settled in here. Yeah, I meant to type 2:15 on the schedule, but so be it. What's up, everybody? Hello, hello. Okay, the microphone was working fine for a couple of days. And now it's being stubborn, so I apologize, Dave, because Dave is hard. Dave, do you still have your hearing? After working near jets for your career? So our Southwest, home of Southwest Airlines, welcomes you to Pip's Planespotting Live. That's good, Dave. That is good to hear. I'll do my best to minimize that, but I do have the microphone for our natural sound turned up, so great to see you, Dave. And here we go, Southwest 1077, a 737 MAX 8 headed to Denver. Hey, Rachel. Hello, hello. Welcome into Love Field today. Episode 192 is on the board with your host, Pip Hastings, Pip's Planespotting Live. Thanks for taking a moment to enjoy your Friday afternoon planespotting. Make sure to like and subscribe. This is, I hope Michael Walker shows up. It was his birthday yesterday, so wanted to get on a little earlier for our good friend Michael. Still have not heard anything on the minivan. Give me some corporate jet action. Give me the Beach Boys too, with a Learjet appearing to depart here. Or is this an Embraer 100 Phenom? No, that's a Learjet. I think an LG50. LJ50, not an LG50. Give me the Beach Boys and sing my soul. Gotta get tea. Got some good music. Happy Friday, everybody. We did it. We made it through the week. I actually like having my weekend during the week. So when I was a flight dispatcher, I always liked, I would work Wednesday through Saturday and then have Saturday or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off. Those were my favorite, that was my favorite schedule. You work Wednesday through Saturday and then you have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off. Hey, there he is, Michael Walker. Happy birthday, belated birthday. I know it was yesterday, but great to see you, my friend. Randy's got to work tomorrow. All right. I always got to work. My mind is never not working. I don't know that I know this jet. This is a unique one. Corvair, maybe? Oh, this is an interesting one. So happy belated birthday, Michael. Sorry we weren't at Dallas Love Field yesterday, but we are here today for you, my friend. Michael turned, what was it, 59 eternally? If you haven't, a Falcon 10, dang, that's old school right there, Dave. Thanks, everybody. If you haven't smashed that thumbs up button yet and liked, sure would appreciate it. I know I meant to, I know we're early. I meant to put 2:15 on the schedule, not 2:45. It was late at night when I put it on the schedule. Of course, Michael, appreciate your support and friendship. So this one's for you, buddy. Because as a lot of people know, I don't always do Friday streams. I try and do like Monday through Thursday or Sunday through Thursday. Yeah, it's a light one. He's like, I can do it. I can take the turn here. And we've got another departure down at the end of runway 13 left. Oh, nice, Randy, teaching her how to skate. Very cool. That should be a lot of fun. I'm a little rusty with my ice skating. I need to get back to it. Checking out this Cessna 560 XL. From NetJets. Oh, we get another small plane taking off. got down at the other end here? We're just rocking them out. Knocking them out here in the 2 o'clock hour. Sakari is gifted a membership by Michael Walker. Thank you so much, Michael Walker, for your generosity. Appreciate that. And welcome to the Premium Economy Club. Sakari gives you the full coveted suite of emojis, including the coveted pip head emoji. Yeah, I would probably fall or I'd be very slow. Next departure will be Southwest 27 from Dallas to Houston. Houston Hobby. If you're just tuning in, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, like, and subscribe. Welcome in, everybody. Congratulations, Sakari. You play, Randy, did you play ice hockey when you play ice hockey? This is another Max 8 departing off to Houston Hobby. What's up, Rohan? Happy Friday to you, my friend. What's going on? Rohan, did you see the news that Fiji Airways has filed a request with the U.S. Department of Transportation to fly to DFW 3 times a week? I heard that'll be within the next year, hopefully, if it gets approved. So it still has to get approved. Hey, Travis, great to see you. Welcome in, happy Friday. Also, I heard a rumor that Southwest is doing away with open seating. Anybody else heard that rumor? "40 years ago, holy cow. It's just like riding a bike, Michael, right? Challenger, 350 landing on runway 13 left. Should be a nice day, of course, under the shade of the parking garage. This is what I like. This has probably become my new favorite spot in the summertime because it's under the shade. So hashtag blessed. Yeah, Travis, I know. I hear you. I have heard that is the rumor. And I've heard it from very good sources within the realm of the world of Southwest. I've got a few sources in Southwest, but that is what I have heard. So I hope it doesn't come to fruition, but I think they're pretty set on it. So I hope I'm wrong in this case. I hope I'm definitely wrong. But I've heard it from multiple sources. Next arrival on 13 left. Southwest 1061. Sorry there. Yeah, that I think that'll stay in effect. They'll still do 2 bags free, but I think they're saying goodbye to open seating. I didn't hear anything about them charging for bags yet. In from the state capital of Texas, Austin. Another fairly light one. They stop pretty quickly. So Randy, I have heard from several people that Southwest Airlines is getting rid of their open seating policy, and they're going to start having assigned seats for some tickets. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Welcome in. Here from Dallas Love Field, the second commercial airport we have here in Dallas. The first we were at last night at DFW International Airport. Oh, really? I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that. Oh, hello, Gulfstream. I almost missed you, Gulfstream. Oh, Dave. It would be a shame. It would be a shame. What's up, Chantel? Hello, my dear. How are you? So nice to see you. How are your horses? Busy first 20-30 minutes over here. So compared to last year, I don't really think there's a whole lot of change in like pricing here. I mean, when I look at Southwest, a lot of the routes that I see that I would normally see are like $59. And then some, they had a sale, like an anniversary sale where I saw tickets for $39. So I think around here it's the same. At least what I've seen. Awesome, Chantel. Great to hear it. Excuse me, guys. I'm going to adjust a couple things. Sorry, Dave. Don't know what to tell you. I'm trying my best here as we check out this big old Dassault Falcon. I think this sucker's a 10 spot. This is the one that could get you across the ocean in a heartbeat, I think. Like at Mach 9.6. Look at this beauty. Again, happy birthday to our friend Michael Walker. It was his birthday yesterday. Birthday, birthday. Nice day, I would say. Partly cloudy skies. Temperature in the low 90s. Breeze out of the south, so not a horrible day. And I'm in the shade, so I am grateful. Welcome in, Dreamweaver. I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm happy. The Russian Sukhoi Superjet 100 on the test flight yesterday made it to 3,000 feet before diving to the ground. Guess they didn't build that one too well. Dang. Yeah, that's a bit of an issue, Dave. Whoops. Oops. If you're just tuning in, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Local time 2:21. So that was actually a Dassault Falcon 7X that had just landed. We're just getting started if you're just jumping on the air. So stick around, stick with us. Got plenty more action to come. And I also did jump on early. I guess the schedule said 2:45, and I thought it said 2:15, so my bad. But we got quite a bit of action left here in the 2 o'clock hour. Few arrivals from Atlanta, Tulsa, Nantucket, Midway, and then this one from Miami on a 737 MAX 8. There it is. There she be. A lot of Maxes. This is our 4th today. Hey, Greg. What's up? Yeah, I am the early bird today. Good to see you, Greg. Welcome in. 737 MAX 8 in from Miami, the MIA. Mark, what's up? Good to see you, Mark, from Columbus. Your favorite aircraft, the MD-83, that's a good one. Good suggestion. Adios, said the 737-700. Yeah, that is fortunate, Mark. You did not get the worst of the remnants of the tropical storm and hurricane. Just chillin'. I have, Mark. I have been to Austin Bergstrom. I've streamed 3 times from there. I've also streamed from San Antonio, and I've also streamed from Houston Intercontinental Airport. So yeah, I try and stay active out there. It's a good suggestion, though. Probably go back when it's cooler. They are waiting for their gate. Hi everybody who's just jumped on the channel. Thanks for smashing that thumbs up button, liking, and subscribing. If you're new, don't be shy, say hi. We just got underway here on Pip's Planespotting Live. Texas Adventures, great question. Good to see ya. Yeah, so basically I have a camera, right? I basically take a cable that goes from one of my HDMI inputs on my camera, and then I bought an adapter for that cable and plugged it into my computer. So now I have a video signal, and then I use a Wi-Fi hotspot to transmit the signal, and then use an encoding software called OBS. There's several encoding softwares, but it takes that video signal and converts it and encodes it, and boom, we got a live stream. So good question. What's up, Sandy? Sandy's Aviation, Sandra. You are here. So good question, Texas Adventures. It's not too complicated. Max is waiting for their gate. Yeah, it's cool. It's not too complicated. Once you learn it and you get the hang of it, then things become much better. So I'm glad you're enjoying it, and appreciate you smashing that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't. But you're welcome to ask any questions. Sandra, I'm not going to do anything about it. Thanks, AJD. All right, your new nickname is Sandra. Dan, evening all. I'm watching, but in silence, so I can't hear anything. Well, thanks for stopping by, Dan, and smashing that thumbs up button. Getting things warmed up. I know I was a little early. So we're here at Dallas Love Field, the closest airport to downtown Dallas. As you can see, it has a lot of corporate aviation traffic. Hey, hurrah! Yeah, lovely Southwest. Havesh! Good to see you again. Welcome in to Love Field. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for saying hi, Ayura. Yeah, this is Love Field. This is actually the home of Southwest Airlines. Their headquarters are just across the street on the south side of the field. I'll have to do like a live stream of driving by them or something. Or maybe we could get lucky and have a friend of ours give us a quick tour. So, dang it. I'm going to tape down that wire, Dave, and see if that works. I'm trying not to move at all. I'm just sitting still. Doing my best. TC, what's up? What's happening? Tony, I got really excited. So I was stopping by the QT, the Quick Trip, here by Love Field, and I saw a red bottle, and it had a red banner sticker on it. I thought for a second it was Mountain Dew Code Red, but instead it was the Mountain Dew 4th of July. I was slightly disappointed. Got excited. Well, happy to have you, Tony. Happy to see you. So I saw on the schedule, too, that we might get Freedom 1 today. It is, let's see if it's still assigned to standby. Remember we had Umea 1 last week that went out of service, sadly. So, yeah, Freedom 1 shows, it shows in flight. And, where is it currently? Well, we'll look that up. It says it's on flight 692 from Nashville. Let's see if that's actually true. No, not Seattle. Yeah, so I don't see it in flight quite yet. It does look like it's still assigned to Nashville to Dallas, but it's delayed a little bit departure-wise, so that'll be interesting. What's up, AJD? You know, I wanted to, Tony. I was really tempted to, but I may do it after the show, and I know that doesn't make a lot of sense. But I think I just wanted water for now, but I might get it as a treat later. But I was trying to be disciplined. Texas Adventures, I try and stream 4 or 5 times a week. This is my full-time job, so this is what I do for a career. And thanks to viewers like Michael Walker, who contributed membership, and Dreamweaver, and Dave in North Little Rock, and several others who have contributed super chats or super likes. That has helped continue to allow me to stream. So I do this basically full time, and I have the advertising turned on, I believe, again. So we're doing a little experiment to see if it's really worth it. And supporting the channel. Whoa! TC Aviation. Great to see you. Thank you so much for that generous contribution of 35. Wow. Thanks, Tony. Grateful for your stream today. Thank you for all the work you do on the show, on the search for Code Red. Tony, very generous of you. TC Aviation, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Boeing and Airbus. Your old name was Delta A350, of course, yeah. Virtual airplane plane spotting. Captain Jaime, what's up? Thank you so much, Tony. Adrian Orford Peace, great to see you. Hello, hello. Yeah, so this Dallas Love Field has a lot of business jets, as you'll see. But right now we've got a takeoff. Thank you very much, Tony. Very kind of you. I'll bring you a case of, if I can find a case of Code Red, I'll bring it to you. Actually, you know what, Tony? Have we searched Amazon? I haven't searched Amazon. Have you searched Amazon for Code Red? Well, thank you, Tony. Very kind of you. Yeah, let me know. Usually I can find a lot of the hard to find drinks on Amazon, Tony, which tells me either they're expired or grocery stores just don't want to stock them because they don't have like a lot of warehouse space like Amazon does. So here's a FlexJet. I believe this is our Embraer Praetor. So thanks to viewers like TC Aviation Photography, we can continue these broadcasts and go to new and exciting airports. Captain Jaime in the house, Boeing and Airbus, formerly Delta A350. Next departure appears to be the Bombardier Challenger 600 we saw a little bit ago. And if you're just tuning into the stream, appreciate you smashing that thumbs up button, liking, and subscribing if you haven't. So I will not be streaming tomorrow unless I see something amazing coming into Dallas. Oh, that's a tough one, Mark. That is a really tough one. I would probably give the edge to LA, and here's why. Because the hotels are much closer. You can walk to the hotels in LA, and the restaurants are nearby too. Not unless you have a lot of startup money, Texas Adventures, or you do it on the side to start off with. So I would do it on the side to start off with, work a full-time job. So I lost my job, so this was kind of out of necessity until I get an offer or an interview, and I haven't gotten anything yet. But I did want to let AJD and others know I did apply for that Rockford job, so we'll see if anything comes up on that. Hey, Norfolk International Airport. Good to see you. I didn't know you were a big fan of Tony. Tony, I didn't know you were a big fan of Norfolk. I mean, it's a nice place, and I've wanted to go to that airport for a while. Oh, nice, Tony. There's the Dassault Falcon 7X. Christian, what's up? Well, thank you, Christian. I appreciate your support and letting us try that. Yeah, we'll see how it works. I don't want to scare people away, but I also, got to keep going here. So thanks for your understanding and support on that. You went to an IKEA in Norfolk. Nice. So we're here at Dallas Love Field for you new viewers. This is the second of two commercial airports. Nice. Very cool, Tony. See, now if I had gone to DC, I probably would have seen if I could have gone down to Richmond and Norfolk for a day each, Tony, to be honest. Ooh, a diversion. I bet you got a good bit of rain. Thank you, Christian. Appreciate that. Christian, I don't see any ops right now, but I'm sure we will later. It's honestly unlike Monday when we were here, just a nice hot, it's hot, but it's just a nice day out. Not too bad under the shade. Toledo Express. So I just found out some news, by the way, for those who have been following me about, I've talked about going to Chicago, and a lot of Chicago rests on me, my sister letting me borrow her van. So just an update on that. Or for peace. That's understandable. So the update is, so the part that they need, it's for the exhaust system, and it's on back order. And she just texted me and said that it's still on back order. It might arrive on Monday, but there's a good possibility that it'll be several weeks. So I'm of the attitude that it'll be several weeks. So it's really up to her if she wants to, I mean, it's her car and she's very nice to offer in the first place. So it's really up to her if she's comfortable with me going all the way to Chicago with it. Totally up to her. And I totally understand. So it's really nice of her to offer. So maybe another solution will come up, or we'll see. So that's kind of where we're at with Chicago. All right, Texas Adventures. See you next time. Take care. We're going to be on the air for at least a few hours here. So, the tail behind the hangar, could you be a little more specific? Which hangar are you referring to? To the left? Or to the right? Hey, you flew right by us. Christian, the van. Okay, so the van. So I'm over miles on my lease. I've obviously had a lot of moving happen in the last few years I didn't think would happen. So I'm over miles on my lease. And so to save money, I'm trying not to drive, because every mile you're over on your lease, you pay like a 20 to 25 cent penalty. So by using my sister's van, drive 2,000 or 3,000 miles, and yeah. So that's the really short answer to it. If you're just tuning into the program, don't be shy. Say hi. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody, to Pip's Planespotting Live, episode 192 from Love Field. Oh, look at that. Woo, right here. Well, I think that's not a bad idea, but instead of that, AJD, go to the Midwest and go to like Detroit, Chicago, Cleveland, or do all the cargo airports. Do Memphis, Louisville, Cincinnati, Indianapolis. That's what I would do. And then go home to Chicago. Cool, Ryan, good to see ya. One spending less than 50 euros. That's a rarity. That is a rarity. You've been banned from... Oh, man. Also, it'd be nice just to see my sister who's up in Chicago and her family. This is a sharp jet right here. And the other thing, AJD, is gas is way more expensive in California. Way more expensive. Everything's way more expensive in California. So unless I'm a resident of California, then that's a hard pass. You can get around San Francisco without a car. LA, the red boxes, the red, yellow, and blue boxes. I like it. And if you'd like to support our channel so that we can continue broadcasting, paying for parking, the Wi-Fi, and also for our travels, because we do like to get out on the road. We've been to 11 airports this year. It's all thanks to generous contributions of members like you and like Tony, TC Aviation. The marketplace area is fatal. That's right, TC. Way more expensive. Midwest gas prices, except for Chicago, aren't too bad. Chicago's pretty bad. You know, and if we can't go to Chicago, then we'll hang here. There's a lot of fun here. Even though it's hot every day. But I grew up in Chicago, and so one of my sisters still lives there, so. Target. All right, sounds good, Orford Peace. Well, that makes sense. Ciao for now. Thanks for stopping by, Adrian. Cheers. Yeah, Detroit's an underrated one. I don't know why, like, I'd hang out at Detroit all day. Yeah, Denver's a good option too. Good suggestion there, Boeing and Airbus. We've been to Denver a couple times. Victorville. A bunch of airplane caskets. Angie, hey, just popped in for a second to pay my homage. Thank you, Angie. Good to see you. I was just thinking about you the other day, so your ears must have been ringing. So nice to see you. How's things down in Kentucky? How hot is it? Just like that, I put my head down for 1 second and boom. Ugh, index of 110. I hope you get some popcorn thunderstorms. Yuck. Another DAL. That was another 7X. Dang. These business people like to fly in style. So this is Dallas Love Field. This is the closest airport to downtown Dallas, just about 10 minutes away. So that's why you see all the corporate jets here and private jets. Looks like another Embraer Praetor. Flex Jet. That's not the Midwest, man. Erie is not in the Midwest. No. That's not in the Midwest. You're killing me. Man, we're getting all the Praetors in from FlexJet. Close enough. No. If you're just joining us, thanks for the support. Don't be shy, say hi. Thanks for liking and subscribing if you're just new to the channel. My name's Pip. Welcome to episode 191. The armpit. The armpit of the Midwest is... Yeah. Cessna 700 Latitude. So we were at Dallas Fort Worth International Airport yesterday, and today we're at Dallas Love Field. Oh yeah, that might be a possibility. That might be cool. What is that? Look at that little tiny... Oh! I can't tell if this is a Cirrus Vision. No, it's not a Vision. All right, Tony, thanks for your support. Appreciate you. Have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for your contribution. We'll catch you later, Tony. See you, man. Yeah, that was going to be my next guess. Not a PP, but a Piper. We're having a busy Friday here as we check out this Gulfstream arriving. We're busy Friday on 13 left. We just keep getting departures and arrivals. Let's move it out. This is a nice big comfy jet for sure. Just completed our first hour of broadcasting, so if you haven't, say hi. Don't be shy, say hi. Make sure to like and subscribe. This is Pip's Planespotting Live, episode 102 from Dallas Love Field. Thanks so much for joining in. Nice warm day here at Love Field. Tom Marchin, everyone. What's going on? How are you today on this lovely Friday? Ooh, got a nice one here. It looks like, look at this sharp Gulfstream. Whoa, Tom's been a member of First Class for 5 months. Wow, it does feel like yesterday. Thank you, Tom Marchin, our favorite Kansas resident. Oh, Christian, if you're there, ops alert. Oh, that's a nice new one. Ooh, they get a Lightning? Good to see you, Tom. It's hot here today. Got some flying done, though, regardless of crop dusters. I saw those crop dusters. Thanks for sharing on our Facebook page, Pip's Planespotting Pals. It's free to join on Facebook. It's just Pip's Planespotting Pals. Wonder if that's a Lightning or if it's just a regular. But anyways, we got Southwest 737, 700 taking off right here. So since Tom's here, I guess we can do the aviation word of the day. And the aviation word of the day is R as in Romeo, V as in Victor, S as in Sierra, M as in Mike. So it's RVSM. Another corporate jet departure here. This is another Cessna Latitude 700. So the aviation word of the day is RVSM. Anybody know what RVSM stands for? All right, here goes Southwest Airlines to El Paso on a 737-700. Tom says something about altitude restrictions or separations. That is a possibility. I'll let anybody else guess or explain RVSM. No, Tom, not quite. Not quite. Oh, don't be jealous, Sandy. All right, so Tom was on the right track. RVSM stands for Reduced Vertical Separation Minimum. So it allows planes to only be 1,000 feet vertically apart. It goes from 29,000 to 41,000 feet. There's a 28,000. I think it's 29,000. But it allows planes to be only 1,000 feet apart vertically. Reverse separation minimum? No. Reverse separation. So it allows planes to be 1,000 feet apart vertically. Yeah, more planes in less space. So yeah, our aviation word of the day is RVSM, Reduced Vertical Separation Minimum. That's a good suggestion. Boeing and Airbus, that's a good suggestion. Well, just remember, the more members we have, the more emojis I can make. So if you want to join the premium economy for just 99 cents, or anybody else would like to join premium economy for 99 cents, we sure welcome you into the club, and you get all the emojis. The Fancy Flyer is the, that's correct, Tom. Thank you. The Fancy Flyer is the private jet emoji. I didn't see any rejected takeoff. Did I miss it? Next departure is a Gulfstream FlexJet. Would be white people buy-in. Or either people buy-in or Python. I thought that said white people buy-in. Welcome in, everybody. Happy to have you with me. I am Pip. Make sure you take a moment, if you haven't. Appreciate you. If you're enjoying the coverage, to smash that thumbs up button and like and subscribe. Don't be shy. Say hi and introduce yourselves. We love meeting new people, making them feel welcome. Next arrival is Cessna 680 Citation Latitude, and we've got a few jets waiting. They're down at the far end of runway 13. Brian, hello everyone. First time on the channel. Well, Brian, thank you so much, Brian S., for saying hi. Hope you feel welcome, and hope you enjoy the coverage. We're here at Dallas Love Field. This is the airport that is closest to downtown Dallas, and is also home of Southwest Airlines. The headquarters for Southwest Airlines is right across the street on the south side of the airport. There are 2 runways here, 2 commercial runways. So Brian S., thank you so much for tuning in. We just mentioned our aviation word of the day, RVSM, reduced vertical separation minimum, which allows planes to be 1,000 feet apart vertically. And like AJD said, basically more planes and less space. So there should be mentioned that there has to be special equipment that allows on the plane to allow them to be only 1,000 feet apart. In fact, if you look at a flight strip that ATC gets, there's a specific letter code that corresponds to a plane that does have RVSM capability, and that letter is W. So there's a little more additional information. And ATC strips are a whole nother lesson that we'll probably have to cover in Pip's Planespotting Live. But that'll be later, because it's very technical. Hi, Wendy. It's too hot in Texas. Stay hydrated. You're exactly right, Wendy. I am. I've got my cooler with me. I've been really fortunate. I found this cooler. My mama Pip gave it to me, lets me borrow it. And so I bring like 4 or 5 water bottles every day. So thank you so much, Wendy. I have not had a chance to look up the difference in that, Tom. Oh, nice. Well, welcome, Brian S. 737-800 getting ready to depart here. Oh, I just have some Kroger bottles of water, whatever was cheapest at the grocery store. Boeing and Airbus. Looks like our next departure will be a Cessna 680 Latitude. One just landed. Looks like that's an empty leg journey. Or like one person. No, I haven't actually, Tom. I've never done that. I've never caught a YouTuber pilot take off or land. Funny enough. I mean, that would be nice. I was looking last night how I could meet more pilots and aviation enthusiasts. So I was looking for the model airplane collectible sales or the conventions around here so I can meet more airplane aviation enthusiasts. I was live streaming last night, Boeing and Airbus, and we'll probably, we might stream Sunday evening. If not, we'll probably stream Monday evening. And that's also dependent on what my sister decides to do with the van. So, we'll see. Yeah, I was only looking really briefly right before I went to bed, Tom, but some of the stuff I do on the weekends when I usually don't stream is I try and catch up on posting my shorts and my other videos. So, yep, Cincinnati is the headquarters for Kroger and GE Aircraft Engines. That's correct. Procter & Gamble, also true. Absolutely. All true. Hey, Judah 720 TCAS, traffic collision avoidance system. Rings when two aircraft are too close. That's right. That's true. Well, I've got to make sure, AJD, that I time it, because as you told me, it's in the second Friday every month, or first Friday? Second Friday of every month. Tom, I tell you what, I got so many videos, it's literally hundreds of hours. I think I could probably create, you know what's funny, Tom, is I think I could probably create a channel on automation, like everybody says to get rich, just dedicated to all my plane spotting videos. I could do that for probably 24 hours. That's the funny thing. But man, that would take forever. So Judah, I'll have to save TCAS for a little bit later when people forget about TCAS. That's another good aviation word of the day. Yeah, since he's got a lot. You know, I lived in Columbus, Indiana for a while, and I didn't get into plane spotting until later in life, around 2017, and I missed out on a lot. But between 2010 and 2016, I lived in Columbus and Franklin, Indiana, so really not that far from Columbus, or not Cincinnati, I mean. Really not that far from Cincinnati, and I only drove a couple times. I should have drove over there more. But I'd always go to a Cubs game because I was a Cubs fan because I grew up in Chicago, so the Chicago area. Boeing and Airbus favorite airport. That is, let's see. And while I'm thinking about that, just a reminder, everyone, that if you're new to the channel, don't be shy. Say hi. We love meeting new people. And I sure appreciate you smashing that thumbs up button, considering subscribing to the channel. No, no, no. No, Sandra, it's RVSM. My favorite airport, Boeing and Airbus. There's a lot of different ways I can answer that. Is it based on food? Is it based on plane spotting? Is it based on free time? I'll tell you what. I like Tampa. I like Tampa a lot. Tampa International Airport. Probably one of the major reasons, and Indianapolis. Probably one of the major reasons I like Tampa so much is the fact that they have restaurants before security, so you can eat even if you're not flying. Because, you know, sometimes you have to wait for people, so you can always wait and get a snack. So yeah, I would say Tampa. Indianapolis is kind of like that. Honestly, DFW is not that bad either. They have a lot of restaurants, which I like. My least favorite airport? How about my least favorite airport? Probably be Burbank. Burbank or Sacramento. Burbank or Sacramento. Those would be my least favorite. Burbank because it's so old and small and cramped, and there's not a lot of great food choices there. And Sacramento because they just built like a new terminal, I don't know, 10 years ago, and they have no good restaurants there. All of them are overpriced. And yeah, so there you go. So based on everything, oh yeah, oh I totally agree. We were just mentioning AJD. I mentioned to my parents I should just, you know, sleep in my truck and then just travel around Memphis, Louisville, Cincinnati, and Columbus, and then up to Chicago. I'm trying to get my sister to just sell me the van so I have a second car. Chicago? Well, you know, that's very true. Travis, the delays used to be much worse. I'll just say that. And a lot of them are due to weather. The 5 biggest airports as far as oh yeah, Charlotte's a good call too. That is a good one. That is a good suggestion, AJD. I'll agree with the Charlotte. JFK is pretty tough. I haven't been to the new LaGuardia, so I can't be too hard on them yet. The old LaGuardia, though, yeah, it was pretty rough. I remember, do you remember the old LaGuardia? Like, the roof was probably 7 feet tall. $737 MAX 8 there, departing. CLT, yeah, Judah, CLT needs to get renovated for sure. And it is, to be fair. The problem is I don't think they're doing it the right way. Or maybe I don't know that they had a choice. I haven't been to Dulles in like 5 years, so I'd have to go see. Savannah, Charleston, Detroit, Munich, and Jacksonville. So when you say like the biggest airports, like the biggest to walk around, Boeing and Airbus, and if you're just joining us, don't be shy, say hi. Thanks everybody for your support. And it's thanks to viewers like AJD and TC Aviation Photography and Michael Walker who make the continued streaming possible with their generous contributions. And you can send as little as 99 cents if you so choose via Super Chat, Super Like, or join Premium Economy Membership Club for just 99 cents. That's what I heard, Travis. I heard that beers are like 25 bucks, not that I drink, but I've read more than one article, Travis, about price gouging being investigated at LaGuardia. If I were to, so to give you an example though, if I were to ride my bike, I tried this one day. I rode my bike, I tried this at DFW actually. I rode from Founders Plaza. I started out on the west side of the airport property and then biked to like the center, so like Highway 97, which is the toll road. And I had rode my bike like 9 miles. And I hadn't even covered half of the airport property perimeter. So Dallas-Fort Worth is massive, and obviously Denver is massive too. What's up, Carolina? How's it going? Church's Chicken? No way. Okay, so which concourse is the Church's Chicken in, Judah? Orlando just set a record, by the way, for passengers for July, 4th holiday for them. For a 9-day period, they had 1.5 million passengers through Orlando. That means if you averaged it out, if they had that record or if they had that average, they would be close to 60 million passengers. So I know they're obviously going to cross 50 million this year. Charlotte's going to be over 50 million. I bet you Denver's will probably cross maybe 80. Church's Chicken in Terminal E. Thanks, AJD. Right on. Church's Chicken. San Francisco's pretty big. Atlanta's pretty big. Carolina, you're going live at 5 o'clock, is that right? Anchorage is full of cargo planes for sure. For sure. So again, a couple of departures on the west end here. Going to be live year 5 your time. Okay. San Francisco is pretty compact. I was just upset that they didn't have the when I was there, when I was leaving, they had the what do you call it, the observation deck closed, and Terminal 2 I think it was. Sweet. 72 likes. Appreciate everybody smashing that thumbs up button, liking and subscribing. Challenger 600 departing here. Hey, Robert Miner, how's it going? Chicago here is huge. Next arrival will be Jet Suite X from Rocky Mountain Airport in Dallas. From Rocky Mountain to Love Field. Just wiped out. You've been working hard, Robert? Out there in California, is it just too hot? Too hot, yeah. I bet. Out there in Sacramento. It gets hot out there. Biggest airport land-wise is Denver, Boeing and Airbus. As far as land, Denver. I think Dubai is the biggest in the world. But I know Denver is biggest in the U.S. land-wise. Next arrival for us here at Dallas Love Field and Pip's Planespotting Live episode 192 is Southwest 3397 from Denver. Yeah, Sal's actually in San Jose today, I think. It was nice of him to highlight San Jose. Dean, what's happening? Dean, good evening to you. Great to see you. What's up, vlogging everything, Dean? Everybody go check out his channel. Fine gentleman and streamer over in Ireland. Zurich, Amsterdam, Munich, the best. Worst, Brian S. says. London, Heathrow, Charles de Gaulle, Chicago. I was not overly impressed with Charles de Gaulle when I was there 2 years ago. So I would tend to agree with that. I would tend to agree with that. Cessna looking like it's going to be taking off here in a second. I'm trying to track down, I had heard we're getting Freedom 1 special delivery today, but I haven't. It's delayed out of Nashville supposedly. So I'll check again. Well, at least it's en route now. So it's over Arkansas, just to the southeast of Little Rock. Hopefully it comes our way. Little breeze. Our aviation word of the day is RVSM, or reduced visual separation minimum. There we go. In Ireland, well, I love it. An awesome Irish contingent here. Embraer Praetor departing for FlexJet right in front of us here on 13 left, runway 13 left. Next up, Southwest Airlines departing. That is Southwest 4525 headed to Austin, 737 to 800. Nice, Brian. A business traveler or just a vacationer? Hamburger? What? Oh, Hamburg, Germany. Richard, the Southwest guy, what's up? Getting work done from home today. Great to see you, Richard. How's things in Southwest land? Getting some work done from home. That's the way to do it. Richard, do they encourage work from home Fridays or work from home schedule? Vacation and business. Excellent. Excellent, Brian. There's a NetJets 350. Challenger 350 jet for NetJets. Owned by Warren Buffett, or Buffett. Very busy for Friday. Okay, very good, Richard. FlexJet landed in with another Embraer Praetor. Okay, that's nice. That's nice, Richard. Work from home Monday and Friday, and then in the office Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Very cool. Nice little bit of flexibility there. Next arrival will be another NetJets Cessna Citation Latitude. Some nice flexibility there. The office pukes are the lucky few. You know, I actually like working in offices just because I can interact with people and get perspective and such. That's right, you are, that's right, Richard. The few, the proud. The few, the proud, the non-union. 700 Citation Latitude. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure, Richard. Private jet and private jet. I am hopeful we'll get Freedom 1 to land on this runway. It's coming in from Nashville. Should be here in under an hour, or about an hour. And if you're just tuning in to Pip's Planespotting Live, appreciate you smashing that thumbs up button, liking and subscribing, and consider joining Premium Economy for just 99 cents, or you can send a one-time super chat, super like for as little as $1. Thank you everybody for your support. Thank you for Tom Marchin and TC Aviation Photography and Michael Walker for their contributions, viewers like you. Okay, we'll see you again, Boeing and Airbus. No worries. See ya. Zurich. I have always wanted to go to Zurich. I've been to Rome, and I've been to Venice. I've been to London. I've been to Paris. I've been to Munich and Frankfurt airports. It's Pilatus PC-12 hanging out on the runway on 13 left. I think we need to do like bigger airports. AJD, bigger airports we're going for. Greg, for Love Field, there's only really 4 passenger airlines. They are Jet Suite X, which you see there, and then Southwest, Alaska, and Delta. But yeah, they basically run the show, Southwest. I think they own 20 of the 24 gates. It's definitely the Southwest show, for sure. Challenger 350 from FlexJet, and thanks everybody for tuning in, liking and subscribing. Appreciate your contributions. Welcome back, Sandra. No problem, Greg. Nice, Dan. So for those who are members of the EU, you don't have to go through customs again, right? Or they have a different line for you, right? 18. Okay, thank you. I was going to ask you, Richard. 18 of the 20 gates on the one of the old Ryan. 18 of the 20 gates, one of the old Wright Amendment holdovers, is Dallas. In Dallas, can be no larger than 20 gates. Hey, L4R3, what's up? No lightning. So there are only, Richard, there are only 20 gates? Is that correct? I thought there. Why do I always think there's 24? Mattman, thanks for tuning in. She is on her way into Dallas. We're hopeful that we'll get her on this side, Mattman. Sorry for the incorrect information, Richard. I couldn't remember, so thank you. So yeah, the Wright Amendment. Speaking of which, Richard, I've been reading. I downloaded the Wright Amendment. I think that was done in 2006. So I'm reading all that legislation because only 20. Okay, thank you. I'll remember that. 20, not 24. 90%, so 18 of the gates. So Alaska has a couple flights a day, and also Delta does. But yeah, it's basically the Southwest show. Honestly, it's like the most fascinating, Richard, it's the most fascinating piece of legislation for me as an aviation person, because it had such a massive effect on aviation in Dallas for the last 40 years, 45 years. And Alaska and Delta also fly out of DFW, by the way, for those who aren't aware. Due to the lightning, you didn't stay too long. I'm sorry, L403. Yeah, weather sometimes happens, unfortunately. I'm not going to answer that one, AJD, because I think there's a stipulation that prevents them from expanding. But, Richard, I'm going to let you handle that one, because I've been reading up on the Wright Amendment, but there's so much information in it. But I think they're limited to the amount of gates they can have, so... And I think there's not a lot of space left here at the airport. So I'll let Richard add that, answer that one. That's a good question. Flight dispatcher. Yep. Yeah, so he came up with this compromise. And the airlines came up with a compromise so that Love Field and DFW could stay open. Greg, yeah, we're under the shade of the parking garage, thank goodness. Thank you, Richard, yeah. So that was the stipulation, so that they, I think that sounds accurate. I would encourage everybody who's listening in to Google Wright Amendment and get the official legislation or the committee discussion on it. It's really pretty interesting stuff. What's up, Joe? So thank you for that help, Richard. You need to be able to multitask well to being a flight dispatcher, and you do need an eye for detail. Hi Ryan, what's up? Jet Suite X taking off on their Embraers. Yep. That's right, Richard. You could only go to one of those cities or one of those states. New Mexico, Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Louisiana before you could go anywhere else. And I was reading something, and correct me if I'm wrong, Richard, but I read something last night, and one news source said you could not have a connecting flight in one of those cities. You had to have two separate tickets. So if you wanted to fly to Chicago from Dallas, you had to fly, you could only do Dallas to Little Rock, and then you would have to have a separate ticket from Little Rock to Chicago. You couldn't do a connecting flight. Is that accurate? Excellent, Dan. Glad to hear that you got the sound rocking. See, I thought I read everywhere that you couldn't you couldn't directly fly to a city outside of Texas, but you could connect through that city. And if you're just joining us, welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live here at Dallas Love Field on a warm Friday here in Dallas, Texas. Thanks for smashing the thumbs up button, subscribing, and liking. It is in, L4R3, it is in Houston every once in a while, funny enough. I've seen it there too. Yeah, the amendment, that's right. The amendment, which I'm reading now, changed that. Okay. Once again. Once again. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying. Okay. So you have to buy separate tickets, and then you had to check your luggage in again. Dang. So thank you for confirming that once again. That's crazy. I thought you could just connect through there. I didn't know you had to have two separate tickets and then get your luggage and then check back in. That's crazy. Man, that makes the Wright Amendment even more annoying. Wow. Thank you. You saw it in Philadelphia. Ex-travel agent here. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your help on that. Former flight dispatcher here. Hopefully getting back into the action, but former flight dispatcher for Envoy and Breeze Airways. So excellent. Thanks for that help. We're hopeful that our Freedom 1 livery will land on this side on 1-3 left. Crossing my fingers. Or we might even get the Old Canyon Blue livery. There's only 2 of them left. Oh, they switched. It looks like they switched the, hold on. Did they switch to the, they do a tail swap? Joe, where's Freedom 1 now? I don't see it coming to Love anymore, according to Flight Radar. Granted, that's not always, accurate, but let's see. Nashville, where you are indeed. Oh, no, it's still coming there. Okay, so we have 2 Nashvilles. That first one was so late that it's arriving after the other one. Hey, Texas Adventures, welcome back. Joe's got New Mexico 1 on the desk today. Awesome. Yeah, Richard, I'm wondering where they're going to go. The other stipulation was that I believe, and this one's hits close to me because I live up in Frisco, and I actually ran for city council a couple years ago, and I proposed an airport to be built in Frisco, but at the time, the Wright Amendment prevented any commercial air service until 2025 at any other airport around. I think it was within 60 miles. It prevented commercial air service within 60 miles. So that expires at the end of this year. Correct me if I'm wrong, once again, and Richard. I have no doubt that'll probably come to pass, that you guys will do international. Thank you, Joe. Database issues, uh-oh. I don't know. I for some reason the number 60 sounds correct in my head, but I don't know that for sure. But I do know that it prevented commercial air service at any other surrounding airport. So like McKinney National or Fort Worth Alliance or Meacham or anything. Well, you know, he is a rebel. Yeah. So I found that out when I was running for city council. At the time, I mean, I thought Frisco would be good for corporate jets anyways, because Addison's basically full. And there's a lot of companies that are moving up to Collin County, so. Next departure, Southwest 4784, 737 Max 8, going to Austin, Texas, the capital of Texas. Nope, does not apply to freight because FedEx has a big base out at Alliance. Roger that. Thank you, Richard, the Southwest guy. For Austin, I would do that for Austin. But it won't be in August. I'm not going to burn my face off in August. Oh, you saw the B-17. Very cool up there. Up in Plattsburgh, Ryan. Looks like our Canyon Blue landed on the south runway on 13 right. Boo. I've always liked Southwest, Brian. I mean, it's... Yep, that's right. That's exactly right, Richard. They moved their corporate aviation department to McKinney. That's right. That's kind of like the attitude I was looking to capitalize on, but I didn't get elected, so be it. Southwest, I would say, is comfortable, clean, and for the most part, pretty reliable. I mean, I get a drink and some pretzels and a low fare and a consistent low fare, and that's usually why I fly them. So Plus, they let you check in 2 bags for free. So if I need to bring extra equipment when I'm traveling, I don't have to pay for that. So, I don't know. Southwest isn't flashy by any means, but they just do what they do and they do it well. So that's why I fly them. So that's how I would say flying Southwest is. All right, Tom, go get those kids. I think Carolina is going to be on a little later, so I might switch over to him. We'll see. Well, I've heard the rumor that assigned seats are coming. I obviously no press release or anything, but I heard the assigned seats are coming. That's it. That is it. That is it, Richard. Freedom 1, 10 minutes out. Thank you, Travis. I'll cross our fingers for this beauty. Looks like we got Jet Suite X in from Las Vegas here shortly. Most likely no stream tomorrow, but possibility of Sunday and possibility, well, Monday we'll be back in action, of course. Yeah, that's true. Small fish in a big pond. That's what Richard does. He's a small fish in a big pond. That's his job. Joe is what we like to call a dispatcher of flight for the red, white, or red, yellow, and blue. Jet Suite X. What's up, ERB? How's it going, my friend? Great to see you. Welcome in. It's Jet Suite X landing in from lovely Las Vegas. Oh, nice, Richard. Safety first, baby. Where are we going today? Hey, what's up, Robbie? Good to see you. Oh, wow, Richard. Dang. Benvindo, ERB. Yeah, buonanotte. Wow, Richard. Well, I'm glad you're, that makes you even cooler. You got the little inside knowledge. Awesome to have you, Richard, the Southwest guy. Well... Happy Friday, Robbie. Get a little wind action. I see Freedom 1. It's on the downwind, passing the Bush Tollway, headed to Carrollton. Cross your fingers, everybody. Freedom 1, Freedom 1, Freedom 1. That's a good point, Richard. That is a very true point. That is 100% truth. dang, Brian, that's awesome. That's awesome, Brian. Come on, Freedom 1, make that left turn. Make that left turn now! Not that, this guy. That's Freedom 1. We need him immediately to make the left turn. Immediately! What's up, Aviation LA? Oh, we got a lot of awesome people in here with aviation experience. I love it. This is awesome. Brian S., cabin crew manager. Gulfstream. Ah, that is the worst news ever. That's unacceptable, Joe. That is unacceptable. Nice. Excellent, Dan and Richard. That's what I like to hear. There it is, Freedom 1. All right, God bless America. Right in front of us. How about that? That's some great stuff right here. That she be, Joe. Nice. Once again. All right. That's a good day right there, catching that. That is a good day for sure. Good day. Andy Frank, hey, what's happening? Good to see you. Welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live. Thanks everybody who's a new viewer. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for saying hi. And we just saw Freedom 1. That's a nice way to go Friday. Nice, Richard, thanks. Love the insider information. So it's had 16,252 flight cycles. Dang, that's impressive. 33,620 flight hours. That is super impressive. That's awesome, Richard. I love that. What's up? Yeah, sorry about that. The Wi-Fi just went, it froze up for a second. I apologize. It was dying. So welcome back, everybody. Oh, excuse me. Rick Reed, hey, good evening to you, Rick Reed. Thanks everybody liking and subscribing. Appreciate y'all tuning in. The baseball card for every aircraft. I like that. I've always been a big fan of baseball cards for aircraft. Definitely. Yeah, too much America for the Wi-Fi. Apologies. That could also be, you know what? I'll do some research. The signal's pretty good here at Love, It's better at Dallas DFW for sure. Probably because we're underneath the parking garage. But yeah. So thanks for your patience and understanding that little blip. Colin! Hey, Colin. How's it going, my friend? Welcome, welcome, welcome in. Another corporate jet departure. We had a ton the first 2 hours here on a Friday. It's pretty wild stuff. Kind of like a missile. Well, we learned a lot today. Thanks so much for the history, the additional history, once again, and Richard the Southwest guy, and. Nah. Monday for you, maybe. Monday for you, Joe. Don't confuse listeners, viewers. So we've learned a lot today, though. I learned more about the Wright Amendment. We learned about RVSM. We learned about Freedom 1 and its flight cycles. We're learning a whole new language from Brian. So I will probably be out here. I should correct myself. I want to say something. So this upcoming Tuesday is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game. So what we might do, because I'm interested to see if we get a lot of corporate jets, private jets from the big baseball stars here on Sunday night, is I might do a stream on Sunday evening or maybe Monday most of the day, or if the ball players are just going to fly commercial. So I'm interested to see what happens because the All-Star Game this year is over in Arlington. And Arlington does have an airport, and so does DFW, obviously, but they don't have a lot of corporate hangars or corporate parking space. So if I was a celebrity or somebody playing in the ball game, I would honestly either fly into here or Fort Worth Meacham. I don't know if you guys have any other thoughts, but that's kind of what I was thinking. Reduce vertical separation minimums. Yeah. The old W in the flight strip. November 871HK. There's another 737 MAX 8. Hey, Richard, do you know when you guys are going to get the MAX 7s? But anyways, back to the All-Star discussion. The Major League Baseball All-Star Game is in Arlington this year, so my theory is that there's going to be a lot of private jets flying in here to Love Field because they have a lot of FBOs. Also, there could be also a lot of private jets in Addison, but this is closer to Arlington. Hey, Sylvia. Boa notte. Early 25, Joe. Yeah, Richard, I wonder, local reservations. Joe says the All-Stars will just group together and get a private jet, which could be a possibility. So I think they would probably fly into here since this is not as far as Addison. It's closer to downtown Dallas. It'd be a bit of a drive to Arlington. Thanks, Richard and Joe. Man, Brian, you're full of it. Dude, I am so amazed with all the great knowledge I'm learning today from everybody. Hey, Raina, first practice went good today and it went really well. Competition starts on Sunday. Awesome, Raina. Good luck to you. Glad you made it up to Springfield safely. Yeah, I know we all say the same thing. We all say the same thing. Amen, Joe. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is about that time for me. My battery is out, and I told Mom I would be home for dinner. And Carolina is getting ready to start his show at 5 o'clock. But I think what we'll do is depending on what I see Sunday as far as the flight schedule, we might do a Sunday night stream here or a Monday midday stream to see if we get a lot of traffic in from the All-Star game. We might get some interesting arrivals. You never know. So we'll keep a close eye on that. No stream tomorrow. But Carolina Aviation, the name of his channel, Carolina Aviation, is starting in about 20 minutes. So I encourage y'all to head on over there. But for now, we're going to call Pip's Planespotting Live episode 192 in the wraps in the books. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in to the show today. Thanks again for Tom Marchant, Tony, TC Aviation Photography, and also for Michael Walker for their contributions on the channel today. Thanks so much. Yeah, I don't want to disappoint Mom today, so I will go home and have dinner with them. It'll be nice to have dinner with them. Thank you, Christian. Appreciate that support. And we'll talk to the rest of you guys soon on Sunday, and I'll keep you up to date about Chicago. But for now, take care, everyone. Have a great Friday and a great weekend. We'll talk to you all again soon. Take care. Have a great time, everyone. See y'all. Good night.